And we're live. That's what it says. So I made a video yesterday, 26 hours ago or 27 hours ago, something like that. It was about Bitcoin. And I told you it's gonna be a poof. It's gonna make your mind get blown. Yeah, and I had like a lot of questions and comments on the video, but I told you it was gonna be a wild video. You gotta sit down, put on your seatbelt, make it real tight, because that is gonna be a wild show. Okay? Told you. So I might go over a couple things about the video and maybe do some question answer or something about it. So I'm gonna allow some a couple minutes here to go by so the viewership goes up. So my name's Crypto Hulk. I go over beginning and up to intermediate level of complicatedness. And I also make up words as I go into the English lexicon, by the way. So, yeah, my channel, I don't make any money. I don't have any ads. So you don't have to watch them, which makes YouTube mad, which YouTube fucks with me. So a lot of times if you put a notification notice in, you won't get notified by YouTube because they're fucking with what they call the algorithm. Yeah. So according to YouTube, I do stuff that's against community guidelines. Like this kind of stuff, YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube, you stupid cocksuckers. So yeah, that's how I run my channel. I give you unbiased information. I will tell you exactly if I think someone in our government is, let's say, doing illegal shit or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I got free speech. Well, for now we do in the United States, but they're really, really working to stop that. YouTube is working real hard to shut down free speech. Just letting you know. Yeah. So let me check, see what we got here. We got a few people showing up. Okay. So we got Nosy Parker. Kicks for Mike. I guess he's not working overtime today. Yeah, I don't know how Barr got in at number 4. And Uncle Philly. XRP fam. Kevin Hanlon from Ireland. Irish Spring. I don't even know why they call it Irish Spring. Okay. Huron Roofing is here. Okay, another moderator showed up. So David says, I've been watching you for a long time. You are the only one that speaks from the heart. God bless you. Keep it up. Look, I'm only accountable to you guys. Okay? I don't have sponsors. Like I said, I don't make a fucking dime on this channel, unlike everybody else. If I have ideas and thoughts on how I really think stuff's working or a trend that I'm seeing or whatever, I don't do super chats where you pay me. I don't have special groups where you pay me. Take your fucking money and invest it in the common sense shit that I put out on my channel. I'm going to see, if I'm a YouTuber if I'm a YouTuber and I really believe what I'm saying, why do I need to charge you? Thinking, right? Yeah. So basically, when I charge people, or if I were to charge people, then the people that are rich get the information and the poor people don't. Am I right or am I right? Just like with this accredited investor shit that I'm always, like, the SEC is totally an illegal organization and they kiss ass to rich people. The SEC is bought and paid for by rich people. Nobody buys and fucking pays for shit on my channel. I'm the one running this shit, and what I say on my channel, that's what I say. I don't care if YouTube demonetizes me, and I'll do it again. Hey, YouTube, demonetize that, you bunch of stupid dumb fucks. that run YouTube, from the president to all your little fucking loser trolls that censor what I say. Fuck all the YouTube people and the Facebook and all that stupid ass shit. And the Instagram assholes, all of them. Okay? My channel is set up where you don't pay a fucking dime, and I'm going to teach you exactly the fuck what I see going on in this world and all this crooked ass dumb shit going on with these politicians taking money from China and these different countries and stuff like that. I will give you whatever information I want to fucking give you, and no one's giving me a dime. I do what I want to do. Okay? That's how I run this channel. I say what I want. If you don't like it, you don't need to be like, hey, Crypto Hulk, maybe you should cut down. No, the only thing I need to cut down on is talking to your stupid ass, or in the live chat, if some dumbass is trying to correct me. You don't need to fucking correct me. Why don't you get your own channel, you stupid fuck? All right? You don't need to tell me how to run my channel. You got me mixed up with somebody else, okay? Because somehow I don't give a fuck what you have to say. I run my channel how I want. I don't need your stupid comments, little computer jockey trying to be all whatever. Make your own fucking channel, you dumb fuck. I am accountable to my Crypto Hulk fans. I will say what I think I have to so that you guys know how to come up. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. That's what I'm gonna do. So, Michael Harris is like, the drill sergeant of XRP and now XRP soldier. Thank you for starting your knowledge, research, and thoughts. I mean, I've worked in law enforcement pretty much my whole career and military, all right? So I'm going to do what I think I got to do. I don't get put in certain positions because I'm a dumb fuck like you. And that's somebody who's trying to correct me about something. That's the dumb shits I'm talking to. The spammers and the people that try to leave comments and say, well, I like this, but I think you ought to whatever. No, I think you need to get off my fucking channel. That's what I think. See, you don't have to tell me what you think, whatever stupid comment people or whatever. You don't have to tell me a fucking thing. None of the Crypto Hulk fans care what the fuck you have to say. So take your stupid ass to some other hype channel where you pay super chats and do all kinds of shit, and they're all afraid, well, I don't know if I should say this because I might lose my sponsors. Wow, really? Okay, so we know where other YouTubes have their priorities. Their sponsors, not you, okay? Yeah. So they can't say this and they can't say that. Oh, God forbid, I won't make my $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month or whatever. Dude, I don't fucking care about. My priority is giving you guys unbiased, unfiltered information. You take your little fucking $20, $50 for your fucking programs or your super chat shit. Take that shit and buy crypto and get rich. Okay? That's how I run this channel. All right. Now that we've gotten that shit out of the way, I made this video the other day about this Bitcoin stuff, and I made the video primarily to raise more questions than people have answers, okay? This shit is deep, and although we like to have the answers to things in life, some stuff you just won't have the answers to. You got it? That's just how it goes. The rich and powerful people, they're not going to give you a fucking roadmap on how to get there. Because they're trying to get there before you to be as rich as they can to screw you out of everything. See, that's why I don't take ads or try to get money from YouTube and shit to pay me. Because these fucking rich people don't care about you. That's why they fuck my channel up. So you can't see. See, I give information that YouTube doesn't want you to have. That's why they fuck with this channel. They're like, oh, see, they don't fuck with other people. So, like Bearable Bull, they fuck with his channel because he gives information that they don't want people to have. That's why they fuck with his channel. You know, I'm reading, I go to Bearable Bull's page and I'm reading, he's apologizing to his fans and because he's having problems. Now, I'm not saying me and him are in any kind of class together, okay? I'm just saying it to say it or whatever, okay? Now, with my channel, I've been fucked with since like the third or fourth week, and that's like now around 4 months. I was growing at 400 people a day, 500 a day, easily. And all of a sudden, boom, I get this error message on my YouTube page, and yeah, they email me something. Yeah, we're having some problems. Yeah, you're having some problems with the fucking truth on my channel, YouTube assholes. That's the fucking problems you're having. So back to the first part of this program, I got into like Bitcoin and talked about some stuff. I'm going to summarize. I'm not going to go back and say everything that I said because it's going to take a long time. So I'm going to go back to the second page or the second part of my program. So I got 2 pages, the front page and then the back page is where the explosive shit happens. So I'm going to kind of breeze over this, all right? So I said it's because Bitcoin might actually be used as a currency. Bitcoin, in my opinion, now could be used as a currency. I'm not saying I'd ever use it as a currency, okay? See, look, I try to be as transparent or see-through as possible. I don't need to like play little games, hide information from you, but then charge you in some little private group to get really what's going on. I think that's fucking wrong, okay? The reason I was always successful in law enforcement and probation and corrections and military as a sergeant, whatever, is because I am pretty direct. I'm extremely fair, but if somebody fucks up, I make them pay a price. But it's like on my channel, that's how I am. I'm very upfront, direct. Here's what the fuck's going on. Invest in it, make your money. That's the reason I'm doing the damn channel. I'm not trying to raise money on my channel so I can buy crypto or, so that's a lot of times I have a problem because I try to learn to give you guys the best information I can find. And now I find myself kind of going off on my own because these little assholes that I watch on YouTube, I'm just like, dude, would you stop selling this? Or it's just really fucking pissing me off. So I'm going over the Bitcoin stuff. And I noticed I got a lot of comments on that. So I don't like to talk about maybe Bitcoin in a positive manner, just because then I get a bunch of Bitcoin maxi type people. And so I'm not trying to do the hype thing. Like I already told you guys, I've been invested for like a year. I don't need to. I've already done my investing. So I'm not trying to hype up. But when I made the Bitcoin thing, about being a currency, I think it really can be a currency. But also at that same rate, I would never use it as one. I don't trust it. Will it be successful? I think it probably will. Okay? Because I'm telling you, the articles that I'm reading to you are from like Grayscale and these huge, big companies buying just like billions in Bitcoin and setting up these trading things. Okay, Bitcoin in itself is outdated. Okay, it's very primitive computer coding and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't have there's so much controversy behind it. It's like, who the fuck made it? I can't invest in something I don't know who made it. You guys know how I am. If I say, or somebody asks me, hey, Crypto Hulk, should I invest in this now? What do I say? First, find out who was on the board of directors. You got all these super genius brainiac people, or you got some no-name people that graduated from some community college somewhere and they happen to be a doctor or two or whatever. That doesn't fucking matter to me. Who are they? Why are they so fucking important? That's one. And the same thing with the people who are the tech people that invent shit. Who are they? What big projects have they done before? What's their vision? What business relationship has a business given them an endowment or a grant? Like when XRP first started, you got SBI coming in, Google, fucking PayPal and shit, all these big, but your little crypto you want to invest in, who's like, are companies investing into Bitcoin? The answer is no, because they're not a company. So are they going to be successful in the future? I think they probably can be. I mean, so now we're kind of talking about a lot of speculation stuff. So there goes into my opinion. Some of the stuff I say is true. Bitcoin's not a company. That's true. Are companies investing into Bitcoin? No, they're not. Because you can't do it because it's not a fucking company. Got it? It's like a nothing. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can talk about Bitcoin. I'll give you my opinion. These are just my opinions. So you have to think for yourself. But like with Bitcoin, I think what the big corporations are doing is their price got up to 64. Now I think they're purposely trying to drive it down so people like you and me who buy Bitcoin, not me, the little minnows, because they're whales. They're whales, okay? So they want that price to go down again, got it, to 20,000, and then boom, launch that shit to $150,000. Or, I've heard eventually one day Bitcoin might get to be $500,000 for one. So, look, Bitcoin is one of these things. I don't like doing a Bitcoin video because then I get a shit ton of people getting all hypey, and you get the Bitcoin maxis and all these people talking all kinds of crazy shit to me about how I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a financial investor, right? And look, so you're telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't I already fucking tell you that, you dumbass? Like, look, here's why I laugh at these assholes, right, that leave comments and shit. I give you a disclaimer every fucking video. And I tell you sometimes, I'm an incessant liar. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Da, 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 da. And you know what these retards do? You gotta love it. They're like, oh, you should consider this, or you left this out and whatever. You don't know what you're talking about. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, well, didn't you listen to the disclaimer, you dumb fuck? I already told you I don't know what I'm talking about. Why the fuck are you telling me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when I already put that in the disclaimer? You gotta just wonder, why are you messaging me, you dumb shit? I already told you I'm an incessant liar, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. See what I'm talking about? It's just these fucking dummies. So I have to laugh when I read these comments because I'm like, wow, this person is that stupid. Like, you're making yourself look dumb telling me I don't know what I'm talking about because I already gave the disclaimer, you dumb fuck. That makes you really look stupid. By commenting bad stuff about me, it makes you look stupid because I already told you. So I'm going to give the disclaimer now. Hi, I'm Crypto Hulk. What kind of a name is that for a crypto advisor? Oh, that's not a name. That's fake. Just like everything that I say. I don't know a fucking thing that I'm saying. I lie all the time. I give the worst financial advice ever. So if you listen to what I say and invest in something and get wrecked, then sucks being you. Got it? I mean, I don't know how much clearer I could be with that shit, right? So, okay. So back to the Bitcoin thing. So I don't like doing Bitcoin videos because then you get all these hype people. And so I try to focus on like the news. I bring you guys stories. Now, if I bring you a story that, Goldman Sachs is linking up with Galaxy Digital or whatever it might be, or somebody, and they're going to start a Bitcoin fund or whatever, then I'm just reading off the news. And if Bitcoin happens to be in it, then it does. So I just brought up in my video with the Bitcoin thing that I noticed it was really interesting. I know that there's a fake going on right now. I think, so I'm going to tell you my position with Bitcoin. I don't like it. I think that's fake somehow, but I think there's also government people that invented it. Okay. The fact that Bitcoin, nobody knows who made it. No news organization has done an investigation. No state attorney general's office has done an investigation. No Department of Justice of the United States has done an investigation. On and on. See, it's some big thing that I just don't want to get mixed up in because it's just like, you know, I almost feel like it's that game of musical chairs. Okay. And I've always kind of used this analogy ever since I started the channel for some of you guys and gals that go back about 4 months with me. I remember back in second grade, there's a game called Musical Chairs. Now we're probably talking 1978. Young Crypto Hulk, that was my name in school, Crypto Hulk. Remember, I'm an incessant liar. So the teacher says, hey, everybody, come on over here, Crypto Hulk. Let's play musical chairs. Here's how I think what Bitcoin is, okay? But again, it's just this thing I just described where I don't even want to get into it because it doesn't make any fucking sense, okay? But the musical chairs, you get like 10 kids and you put 9 chairs in a circle. The teacher would play on the record player because we didn't have CDs, we didn't have live stream, we had a record player. It was a brown one back in 1978. And she'd play some of the songs like Kool and the Gang, and then that one song, Freak Out, like from the disco era. But she would play this, and then we'd march around the chairs, and she'd lift up the little needle that touches the record. We'd all have to stop and sit down real quick in a chair. One poor bastard wouldn't have a chair, so that little fuck had to go sit down. And then we'd stand up, somebody would pull a chair away, and then you know how the game is played, okay? That's what I think Bitcoin is. Some people are going to play this game and maybe end up till the end until they win. But then maybe when they win, it's not really a win. It's an exposure on really what Bitcoin is. All along the way, people are going to make money off Bitcoin. Got it. Okay? Totally understand that. Okay? It's going to go up, down. People are going to manipulate the fuck out of this, right? Kind of like that desperate kid in high school or junior high that wants to be everybody's friend. So everybody's going to manipulate this little kid. He's going to be buying everybody's shit, whatever. Then in the end, the tragedy strikes. Nobody likes that fucking little kid. Okay? So that's going to be how I think Bitcoin is in the end. No one's going to like that little fucking kid. All right? But while Bitcoin's going up, people are getting rich, and then it goes down and up. And then pretty soon people leave the space. Now, I'm giving you this story for a reason. Some shit that I read today, of course, is that the Bitcoin whales, now they consider a Bitcoin whale, at least in the news that I was reading, anybody who owns 100 to 10,000 Bitcoin, or I don't know what the fuck it is. So, but anyhow, how does this going to relate to the musical chairs analogy from 1978 is that the news I was reading, the Bitcoin whales are getting bigger and the little minnows are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, okay? So the same with the musical chairs story is that as you play this little game, the chairs go away one by one, but the whales get bigger. And all the minnows get wrecked and the minnows get wrecked. Because right now, everyone's thinking, oh, God, China's getting rid of Bitcoin. Oh, and then, oh, the green tax, it's going to get a carbon tax. Oh, Bitcoin's going to die. Oh. But yet whales are buying more. And look, they're still dropping down 36,000 a piece for them, and they're growing. Like, I'm reading this in the news. It's happening, okay? The minnows are afraid. All the little sheep are afraid of Bitcoin, but yet these big companies are coming out with Bitcoin ETFs and this and that, dumping millions and millions. Why do you really honestly think, and I bring up these big behemoth companies, banks, investment, why are they dropping hundreds of millions into something that's dumb shit? Do you really think do you really think Bitcoin's going anywhere anytime soon? Because I keep reading the damn stories to you every fucking day about this firm, that firm, and they're dropping hundreds of millions into proof of work ETFs or proof of stakes, if you want to include Ethereum and some of these other things like Polkadot or whatever. I'm not familiar with all these cryptos and stuff, right? But that's what I'm saying, all right? and then all of a sudden now you've got Bitcoin using XRP in this phone app called Spend the Bits, where you know that it's XRP Ledger. Now I don't know what the Bitcoin Lightning, whatever. It's probably XRP called something else. All right, understand this: the XRPL, the ledger for XRP, it was given up to the world to build on. So it's not some proprietary secret thing. No, they gave it to the fucking world. So the world can design all kinds of cool shit with the XRP ledger. Okay. Where Ripple wants the world to build on XRP as a gift. So whether it's called Spend the Bits, Lightning Network, Porky Pig's Highway, or whatever you want to fucking call it, okay, it's still going to be XRP that they run on. So it's going to cut down. I mean, it's not going to do. People say, well, then it's replacing XRP. No, it's not going to replace XRP. Okay. What XRP is a bridge asset. So let's say you're on one island in New York and you want to go over the bridge to another, or then that's what XRP is. It's a fucking bridge. It doesn't mean that Bitcoin is XRP. No, it's using XRP to accomplish a particular task. Right now, smart contract stuff is being built into, or let's say on top of the XRP L. So, and I think this Codius thing or whatever is probably going to be something amazing. But then David Schwartz talked about federated chains using on top of, or it's like a blockchain that's used in conjunction with the XRPL. It's not going to be built into it because it's going to make it more inefficient. So it's like layering. Like I showed you before, I said, let's say this is the XRP. This is going to get built on top, then something else is going to go there, something else there, boom, 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 like that, okay? That's how the shit's going. So Bitcoin is just one of those things that's built on top of the XRP, not to replace it, okay? Because it's not a bridge. It's like somebody who's renting an apartment. Bitcoin is renting an apartment using the XRPL, okay? Bitcoin isn't the apartment, it's renting the apartment. Got it? So Bitcoin in itself can't do a fucking thing. If Bitcoin buys an apartment on Park Avenue, New York, then it's balling, okay? Now it can do a lot of shit. But Bitcoin in and of itself is a hot pile of trash. Got it? So this is where, well, Crypto Hulk, what do we do? No, I don't tell you what to do. I'm just explaining what I see. Bitcoin can have now it's fast. It's fast as fuck and it's cheap. Only because it's running on the XRPL. Eventually, somebody might be like, well, why the fuck are we using why the fuck are we using Bitcoin? Why don't we just use the XRPL? Because everybody and all the money is already run. Okay, maybe not all the money. Maybe like 90, 95% of all the money is going to be ran on the XRP, not on Bitcoin. You're going to have the XDCs, the Hederas, and all that shit. Okay, maybe 90% of all the money in the world, or 85 at the absolute least, is going to run on the XRP. Okay, so it's pretty much all the money. Okay, and if there's 100 banks and I've got 85% of them, I pretty much, do you know how that saying goes? There's something that says if you can control 15 or 20% of like all the banks, or then you can pretty much control them all. Got it? I don't know how that saying goes. I know we got some geniuses out here listening, but it's kind of like this. Ripple's belief is, but it's not just Ripple. It's somebody else made this shit up. I'm not saying Ripple made it up, but it's like if you can control 15% of the top rich financial institutions, they control like 90% of the money. So it's kind of like something like that or whatever, okay? So Bitcoin is just something that is using XRP, but Bitcoin in and of itself is not the one, All right. Will people make money off Bitcoin? Absolutely. Now that it's running on the XRPL, it just leased a fat ass penthouse suite on the top of a 50-story skyscraper, and it's looking pretty ballin' right now. Okay. But who owns that hotel? XRP owns the hotel. Bitcoin's just renting a suite. Got it? So that's kind of, but I don't want to start saying all this stuff about Bitcoins. I want you guys to think on your own about how all this is going down. Bitcoin didn't find a solution. XRPL is the solution for probably 85% of all cryptos, okay? And again, your Cardano's going to have its place. Your Hedera is some kind of completely different whatever. But anyway, you understand my point, is each little crypto is going to have its own little niche, and the XRP is going to be for the bulk, like 85% of all the shit that's running on the internet. The XRP is going to be like numero uno in my opinion. So let me check here a little bit, and that's basically what this video is going to be about. Governments like to print free money. So that's where Bitcoin comes in. Like, it's limited, right? What, 21 or 25 million or something like that? There's not going to ever be any more. So in concept, that's elementary. And I don't mean to lessen that. That means it's brilliant. Something doesn't have to be really complicated to be intelligent. Something very simple like creating 21 million Bitcoin is fucking brilliant. Okay. Now, I mean, I have good stuff and bad stuff to say about Bitcoin, so it's not like I'm just a hater on Bitcoin or I love it or whatever. I mean, it has its purpose, right? But it's not the end all to be all. Bitcoin has a purpose that it fills, and I will kind of leave it at that. It's not my purpose, you know, but some people think that it's worth right now $36,000 for each purpose, you know. So let me go over some more comments here. Okay, I made a mistake on how many XRP wallets there are. That don't matter. Look, some people, I got at least 2 XRP wallets. I know friends that have 2 to 3 or 4. So that doesn't really determine how many people are using XRP, the number of wallets. That's a very poor judgment on how many people are really into XRP. The wallets have nothing to do with it. Oh, damn. Why do they always do that shit when I'm trying to make a video? Hold on a second. I need to turn this shit off. Fuck. Okay. So, let me see. It was 4,000 last year. Mirsaj Balak, I love you, Hulk. Well, I love my fans, the Crypto Hulk fans, because I decided almost 2-3 weeks into when I first started this program, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to have a pay program. I thought long and hard, yeah, man, this would be nice to be pulling in like G's every month, right? And get my friends that are into, video and audio production and get them in on this and just blow this channel out to be like a regulator, right? Fucking regulator, just be pulling in 10, 15 G's a month and split it up between my friends and sell everything, sell my brother, sell my mother, sell my dog, right? And then I'm like, well, then it's just about me. Like, I know I'm going to be good. When the XRP moons and the flare, whenever the fuck that is, like, I'm not tripping. I don't care when. I know the end game. I'm like this. Okay? That's the end game. So I told myself, you know what? I'm going to help people come up. And that's pretty much the whole reason I do this fucking channel. I don't care about sponsors and all that shit, It's just, if I could help maybe make 100 millionaires or something, then that's a pretty good fucking accomplishment. So it's like, Crypto Hulk, what'd you do with your life? Well, I've done a lot of shit with my life, but the biggest thing is I helped, 100 people become millionaires. 200, 300 people become millionaires. And that's like, damn, that's very admirable. That's like leader kind of shit, right? A leader, like I took master's level leadership courses. I was working for a master's degree in business to become like a CEO of a company. And one of the philosophies of business, they call it servant leadership or leader as servant. And that was designed, I forgot the guy's name, but he used to work for like AT&T. And I keep getting these fucking calls. I didn't get a call the whole fucking morning, right? Here, what time is it? 12 o'clock. I've been awake since 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:15. And 7 hours, not one single fucking call. Now I'm ranting on my program about how I'm getting phone calls. I go to make a program, and all of a sudden now I get like 2 fucking phone calls and shit, right? You weren't calling me 7 hours ago for the past 7 hours. Okay, I'm going to go on. Okay, what else? Let me see. Ripple Chain is the apartment complex. Absolutely. Bitcoin is a rich man's pet. I was going to say, DS, don't do it. Scammers never sell out. See, yeah, so servant as leader. So the guy at AT&T developed a leadership style. You study it in college, business schools these days. It's where the leader of an organization has to, and there's a story that goes with it, like a Middle Eastern type story about, anyway, I'm not going to get into it, but so that's kind of like what my skill area, what I was supposed to get into was leading an organization. So after I like retired at 43 years old, I'm like, damn, now I'm kind of like, well, I could still be a leader in some way. Maybe I can help people get rich. And on top of that, where I don't charge them, now that's fucking brilliant. Like, who does that shit, right? I would be very proud if I had 10, 20, 50, 100 people become millionaires, maybe more, because of the shit, the videos and stuff that I'm putting out. That would be cool. I would like that. David says, bro, when we become millionaires, I would like to take you to a dinner in any country, fly you out and have a great time talking about your channel and how much you learned. Well, you never know. We might have some kind of little get together. I have no idea. It'll be a small private one. But yeah, so the Bitcoin thing. So that's why I made that video. Just to show that it's like musical chairs. And I'm not going to tell somebody not to get into Bitcoin. And then, because I like, look, all of a sudden, Elon, I was thinking of Eli. I don't even know what, like that Denzel Washington movie or something, Eli, Book of Eli or something. But, you know, I don't follow what Elon Musk says or does or whatever. It doesn't fucking concern me. It's like, his name was like irrelevant when I was trying to think of it, but Elon Musk, and think about this now. He's into renewable energy. I'm just going to leave you with this. Is that so he moves to Texas and everything. All right, a little while ago, what, a few months ago, 6 months, 3 months, da-da-da-da. And wasn't that just about the time that maybe there was some talk of the miners? There was a lot of talk about 6 months ago, 3 months ago, or whatever, somewhere in there. There's starting to become more and more and more talk about, oh, all the majority of the Bitcoin miners are in China. Da, 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 da. So now they're moving to Texas. But then isn't it coincidental that Elon Musk is already in Texas getting set up? Like, right? Isn't it a coincidence that just as China's getting rid of Bitcoin miners, they're all going to Texas, where it just happens to be Elon Musk is going there, or is already there. And then just happens where these countries now are going to start using Bitcoin as a currency. I mean, just happens all of a sudden, right? Look, I don't have answers, all right? All I have is a lot of questions and a lot of coincidences, okay? So that I just wanted to make this video for that reason. I'm going to cut this one off later on today. Don't worry, I've got another program lined up with some good information. I'll give you a little hint. So I'm going to make another video today. What time? I don't know, around maybe 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that will be in how long from now? About 5 hours. 5 hours from now, I'm going to make another program, right? First thing I want everybody to do is hitting the like button. You got to do that every time you watch these videos. Hit a like button. And so the show in the evening, I don't know if I've made the whole show yet. I've got 2 stories. One will be on one of the largest banks in the world, and that they're going to be launching a Bitcoin. Here we go again. One of the largest banks in the world is going to be launching a Bitcoin trading and custody. Wow, we were just talking about Bitcoin and all the FUD that people are trying. Like, I'm not sticking up for Bitcoin, all right? I'm just showing you both sides of the. Hey, I slammed Bitcoin, and I'll show you how awesome it is. You make the fucking decision, right? That's how I run this channel. I don't think for you. The next story is on how Bitcoin whales, and I mentioned this already, how they've accumulated like $350 billion in Bitcoin just in the past 20 to 30 days. The whales are just growing like crazy while all the minnows are swimming away scared to death, right? Yes, sir. So I'm going to look for maybe one more news story with that. And again, in about 5 hours from now. So you probably aren't going to be notified. So wherever you're at, add 5 hours, and then I'll be dropping the truth bombs. Got it? So I'll see you guys then.